Greetings. Peace. The fuck is up, sentient beings? I knew I would come up with a topic on this walk, so I was like, let me bring my phone. Greetings, how you doing? Good. Oh, shoot. My bag's opening. Hold on. Oh, that joint just ripped. That's how real it is. I might have to start this video. No. It's part of life. That's why I don't do the editing. It's not about being picture perfect. It's about making it through, turning these tragedies to triumphs, the lemons to lemonades, the tests to testimonies. Woo! And it sound good. Easier said than done. For sure. But that's why I make these videos and I hop on as part of my journey and my battle of fighting my, there's nothing to be shy about. There's no reason to not share who you are with the world. And that's the whole point. That's what connecting is. And for the purpose of nourishing. Let's see, the moon should be in Cancer right about now, or moving into Cancer today, because I know it was in Gemini yesterday and the day before. The moon's in a sign for about 2.5 days, sometimes 2, sometimes 3. So it's either in Gemini today, moving to Cancer, or it's already in Cancer, and it's constantly moving throughout the day. What it does is it goes through 28 degrees of a sign. I mean, what the fuck? The 28-day cycle. It goes through 30 degrees of the sign, and then it's in the next sign. But it travels so fast, it does that within a 2.5 to 3 day period. Bingo. All right. So, Scorpio season. Woo! All the truth is coming out. So, I have a lot of topics I want to talk about, but sometimes they're like taboo, or fuck that. It's the season for it. I was like, I should do a video every day about a different topic that people don't want to talk about, but is relevant to the life that we're living. For example, I feel very strongly about having children prematurely, which most of us are out here doing. Most of us had to find out. It's not like having a pet. You can just get rid of it. Like, you should, if you're wondering, would you be a good parent or should you try it? Get yourself a plant, or get yourself a pet, or get yourself a business. Any of them 3 things. It's the same concept. You have to keep nourishing it daily. And you have to consider it. You have to balance between what it wants and what you want. Fuck that. You got to balance between what it needs and what you need. And children is the same way. They're like our little mirror. So they're going to reflect to us, just like all people in situations do, whatever's going on with us. It's just with them, they're right there in the house. As soon as you wake up, they might be awake before you're awake. They might come wake your ass up. Oh, gratitude, I just found a penny. Good, yes. And that's my 5th one. I found 4 in a row, and then I found one. I'm doing some parent shit right now. Walking to the store to get groceries. But I ain't make this baby by myself. But if I called the person I made the baby with and was like, I'm trying to fuck, bet they show up in a car. Shit like that. Why do I have to walk to get groceries when for the baby and the family? But it's like, if it's, oh, let's go hang out, let's do something, there's, the convenience is made and put there. It's like, where's everybody's efforts, priorities? Now, this is what I'm really referring to, and you know, I don't know why sex is a taboo topic when none of us would be here without it. But I do know it's Scorpio season, so we gonna talk about it. But yes, so, and then people are having sex and to release, and the over-sexualization and drugs, and they're having, I mean, we all want to release, but there's healthier ways to do it, and people, we do things that are not safe to ourselves or not safe to others, wanting immediate gratification. So sex and drugs and addictions, these things, that's all 8th house energy. And what it boils down to is emotional strength. I saw the 419. Yeah. I saw the 419. It boils down to emotional strength. When you, emotional control. Because it's our emotions not feeling a certain way that causes us to want to take actions to fix it. That's normal. The thing is, are the actions we're taking, are they harmonious? Are they making, 444, gratitude? Are they harmonious or are they chaotic? Are they improving and enhancing our condition, our state of being? Or is it the veneer. What do they say? It's an illusion. They like to say ignorance is bliss. No, it's not. Fuck that. Ignorance is the veneer of bliss. Ignorance is why people perish for lack of knowledge. That's ignorance. Ignorance means to not know. It don't mean you're slow or stupid. It don't mean that. It don't mean you got a cognitive issue. None of that. It means you just don't know. And if you don't know, then you just don't know. People perish for lack of knowledge, for not knowing. If you don't know that the tree or that your plant, the example, plants, business, pet, if you don't know that, your pet can't eat chocolate and you give it chocolate, that's a problem. Ignorance is the veneer of bliss. I like to use words that we have to look up. So we expand in our vocabulary, our diction, how we communicate. Because see, communicating, that has to do with connecting, like the Gemini energy. And so then there's a give and receive aspect, like the Venus, like the Libra, like the scales. And, but the more that you're able to, the more ways you're able to communicate, the more effectively your message will get across, or you're able to communicate with more people. For example, my child, she was doing this little karate thing, and she was like, "Oh, I remember. You put your arm out like this, like the cupcake tray, and then you do this and then this." I was like, "Okay, I get it." I said, "That's great." The teacher helped you remember by making it relatable to you. And she was like, "Yeah, you could do a cupcake tray or your favorite meal." I was like, "Okay, I get it." So being able to relate to others, connect with others. Sometimes we don't even want to connect with others because we feel like we can't relate to them. That's why when you realize that all is one, there is no separation. Instead of focusing on how you're different, 9819, that's triple nines out this bitch. I'm on my life path. And I know it. Grateful. So, sometimes we don't even want to connect with others because we looking at them like they're different than us. Because they look different hairstyle. 8889. All right, I'm gonna stop. But gratitude. Yes. And that's where the illusion, that's the illusion, and that's the fear. False evidence appearing real. Really, we're supposed to do face everything and run. It's Scorpio season. Should make a choice and go. But it's based off of your perception. How you guys feeling? Greetings. Yes. It's good. It's so good to be around happy, harmonious, positive people. And these are confirmations. You get what you put out. You know what happened? I was reading the book on my walk down, so maybe I was inspired to speak on the way back. But more of the focus about being internal. This one was about not taking anything personal. Last time I was reading about being impeccable with your word. Same book, all the 4 agreements, the Toltec wisdom. Let's go. Appreciate the ancient mystics and priests and priestesses. Passing on this esoteric and ancient knowledge, 817 because it's so relevant to us healing. This is what we need, healthy ways to release, healthy ways to connect, whether it's through tarot or astrology, living aligned via awareness. How you doing, goddess? Greetings. That's what's up, passing that energy, see? Little things like that, smiling at each other, right? Because it's relatable. We're all out here going through this. You don't know what anybody's battles are. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what's on their heart. You don't know how long they've been on that path. You know, gratitude that they're able to get up and smile and move and whatever else they're able to do. I just talk about little things that I notice that help me on my journey because I feel like it'll help somebody else on their journey. And that's what I want to do. I actually be able to do this for multitudes. So I actually be a vessel to help heal, to help and heal myself and others. And then I change it to help and heal myself and multitudes of others, 927. That's what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm communicating. So back to the taboo topic of sex and kids. Kids out this bitch. Yo, work on yourself. Work on your inner healing. Like, work on the generational curses. Work on the, we all have whatever programming from our upbringing. Most of our parents were not working on the healing. Like, it's our generation that's just now starting. You know, they're just now starting to put meditation into schools instead of giving the children attention. They're children that are, what you call it? They're just doing what they see at home. They're just sponges. The children are never wrong, but they do get put in chaotic environments. So they're going to reciprocate that energy because that's all that's being given to them, or that's the most that's being given to them. So if you're a person, if it's not, you don't know how to treat yourself lovingly, how are you going to treat your child lovingly? Huh. Yeah. Then there's the real pandemic out here. The real, and it's not even a pandemic, it's a plan. It's a real pandemic. Single parent homes. This shit is disastrous. But let's looking at it from a political standpoint. War, men out the house. Now we need a woman to come out the house. So to do the run the industries, right? Because we're not having the men do it. So then who's gonna be with the children? Oh, well, we'll make formula, we'll make daycares, and we'll just make it a norm to give your children away so that you can work and be an energy that's chaotic to you. And blah, 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 blah. But you see where I'm going with it. I don't know, me personally as a mother, sending my child away, that shit hurt. I'd be at work crying. And I remember the first day I sent her to the daycare, and it was at the place that I was working at. I was like, I'm gonna work at the daycare where she's at. So I did that. And I was in there for training to work as a daycare teacher. And it was day one, so she's at the daycare downstairs, and I'm upstairs, and they had a video on shaking baby syndrome. Yo, I almost fucking lost it. I was like, no, I gotta go. I gotta go get my baby. I can't be in here. Because it's like talking about childcare providers or family members. Things happening to your child, and it could be happening, and they get hurt from even people that you know and love. Other people who are hurting and what they're going through. Maybe they're not releasing their energy harmoniously, and it came out in a chaotic manner, and it just so happened to be with your child there. Shit like that. It used to be on my mind, so I put myself in a position where I don't have to worry about that. I'll keep her with me. So, so then you think about things like that. Like I'm looking at, we done went through 13 years of public school system, and I don't see the people being happy, healthy, and successful. They might have 1 out of the 3 or even 2 out of the 3, but that's hard. Sometimes I see it on Facebook and then I wonder, because it's like, well, you can make anything look like what you want. It's public relations, it's PR, it's telling lies to the vision. So they look like the picture perfect life. But there's a lot. You don't know what's on anybody's inside and what's on their heart and the battles that they're going through. And at the end of the day, it's not really for you to know or think about. What is for you to know and think about is your own. And overcoming that. So it's with the energy that you use for yourself. Now, this is so relevant because the energy you use with yourself, how you self-talk, that's how you're going to talk to your children. Then they're going to self-talk. So it's just been the cycle of chaotic energy being passed down. And nobody's stopping to focus on what's important. It's not the money. It's the feeling. It's the life. It's the existence. So that was certainly a message. I feel like the children, they should know Ida B versus Cardi B. I feel like you should build a business before you build a family. Don't make a baby, make a business. Because that's going to be your baby. And then you're going to see all the work that's put in, all the sacrifice. And then when you want to take a break, you can't. X, Y, and Z. Having children is not like that. It's like when you have a pet and you want to go on vacation, you got to figure out the how, whys. And that's just why it's supposed to be a common unity. They say it takes a village to raise a family, a child. But that's not how we're really raising children nowadays. And you know it. Motherfuckers will get together to drink, but they won't get together to support each other. When it's time to go out, we're taking a cab out. But when it's time to get groceries, we're not all communicating and working together. So that we're not all walking to the store separately. But it's priorities, where people's focuses are. And I get it. Everybody's family is not on it. Especially if you're watching my channel. You're probably a black sheep of the family. 144. Well, look, it's the end of the video. I'm home, so this is fantastic. I met people while I was out too. And then I told them I had a channel. So great, I'm grateful. So I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And it makes me happy. And I'm focusing on building myself, and I'm sharing about how I'm doing that and the progress in it, and how other people can do the same for their self. And that's what it's about. You know? It takes nothing away from your candle to light another person's. Even doing things like having the frequencies on. Is that what we're listening to in our homes? That Schumann resonance? Or is it bang bang shoot 'em up? Greetings. That's right, young prophet in the building, the ancient sage. Like, I know you are not about to walk in here and not say nothing to me. Hey, I gotta go. It's family time. Remember to always ask ancestors and the Shirleys. You know it.